This is my 6 1/8 inch jointer that I picked up for about $100. The motor on it does not work, and it's one of the old Craftsman oiled motors. So what I'm going to be doing today is replacing it with a new motor that I picked up. More heavy duty. The current motor that's on here is currently a half horsepower, sitting at about 3,450 RPMs. I picked up a new motor that is 1.5 horsepowers and 1.5 horsepower. Yes. And this one, luckily, does not require any oiling, which is good, because I'm going to forget more likely. So I'm going to have to get this thing wired up. Came with some instructions, so I'll figure that out. And hopefully we can just use our old wiring harness that's already on here. I don't have to go source out a power cable. That's what I picked up. WEG. It says 3,490 horsepower, RPMs. About 40 more than what that one has. It's on there, so I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference. It's just close enough. What I'm really going for is close to the same RPMs, but more oomph, more bite to it. That way, if it bears down on a larger piece of wood, it'll keep going. I've already taken this thing apart once before, so well, the motor I did. Tried to save it and see if I could keep it going, but it's seized up, so it's no good there. So we're gonna see if we can get this one hooked up on here and ready to go. I don't think they have the same keyways and same size. We'll find out. If not, I can go buy a new one. A pulley, rather, because I don't have access to one. Definitely bad at eyeballing the sizes here. Yeah, 13 there, not there, not there. Whoever had this before me didn't do a good job of getting the right size screws for all the bolts, but you know, you gotta make do with what you got. So. Yep. I was using the wrong socket on that one. So we'll go ahead and probably will replace these screws at some point. But right now these are the only ones that I have, so just grin and bear it, I guess, for now. These old lock rings, not my favorite. Pop that off. There she goes. Right now we need to remove the back housing here to get the electrics off, and then try to use them on the new motor. It's a shame, but I was told this wasn't used that often, but it not starting leads me to believe otherwise. Ground wire off. I just gotta take this pulley off. Fairly easy. There's an Allen nut there, and right, just gotta loosen the keyway. Slide it right off. It was harder last time when I took it off. You can see where they had to balance it out at. So, goodbye, motor. Yep, so here's the motor. Need to wire it up. It's a single phase, 1.5 horse, 3,490 RPMs, so about 40 more than what this thing originally had. The arbor, or the keyway and all that will fit with this pulley, so everything should be good. What I see here, it should bolt up. It's just a heavy duty motor that I picked up, so wasn't too bad. So let's go find out what the electrics take. Also, I hate that these are flatheads. Because they end up getting stripped over time. They just suck. So, wish manufacturer would stop putting those on there. But for some whatever unknown reason, they keep getting used. They keep getting put that way. Drives me insane. Holy crap. Help me, Tom Cruise. I am gonna have to go look at the manual as to what the hell all these do. Because this plug, simple math here tells me that there are way more cables here than I actually can plug into. So I need to go look at the documentation on it and figure out what gets power, what doesn't, what controls what, if at all, any. Again, this motor was for air compressor, any heavy duty. It was a general purpose motor. So some of these may just be controller wires that, I guess, vary the rate of the motor. But I've been wrong before, so we'll figure it out. Okay, these two go up there. So, application. Okay. I'm pretty sure this black and white one are important. And there's the ground. So, I'm certain these two will go together. Just don't know about these guys here. Okay, figured it out. I'm just clearly wrong. We're obviously going to have to connect. So I found a video online that was describing how to do this all. And some of these are going to get connected together and other ones are not. This diagram here is just showing this one on this motor has a diagram that shows you got the difference between low voltage and high voltage. We're going to be doing a low voltage line because it's a 110, 120 line in the house. And so we just need to follow the diagram there. There's a key. So what wires need to be combined, and then there are color codes with the T. And the wires that we'll combine, we'll use a wing nut, or rather a wire nut that I have. I have 2 wire nuts that we'll use to combine. Come on, focus. Yeah, whatever. But we're going to do that right now. So, all right. So we need to connect T5, which is black, T1, which is blue, T3, which is orange. So, God, I said it and I forgot it already. Blue, black, and orange. Cool. So on this line here, it says line 1. In this system, I think line 1 doesn't really matter. I think I can just use either. I've already went ahead and stripped the clips off the end of this one, but I need to strip these wires. Well, that didn't work for shit. Okay. Okay. The wire stripped. I don't think I need to cut off the ground terminal. I think I'm going to try to reuse it. If not, I'll strip it. No big deal. So just confirm here, T1, T3, T5. So blue, orange, black. Blue, orange, black. Got it. And we're just going to go ahead and stick with the black there. So we're just going to go ahead and stick the black line on here. For no other reason than it just being black. So and you can solder these together if you really feel comfortable doing that. I don't know if this is going to be spinning the direction I want it to. This may not be the right nut for this. Oh, I hope this seems like it'll hold. Okay, so the next one we need to connect is T8, T2. So T8 is red, T2 is white, and a brown line. So red, white, and the brown line. Well, that kind of messes up my coloring scheme. I cannot use the white wire on this one because it is not meant for this. So these 3 will just get combined and then forgotten about. So that seems like it's going to hold. And then this line is going to be the one that gets energized, T4 line, which is yellow. I only have to invert, so when invert the rotation, I only have to make it, I have to reverse T5 and T8, so not a huge deal. Let us go ahead and put these 2 together. Hope I get this thing right the first time, that way I don't have to take it back apart, because that would be a pain. Yeah, it's not going to hold. I am going to hate myself for doing that, but okay, go. Those will hold. You need to connect the ground now. Oh, it just barely fits. That's good enough. So I don't have to replace that ring. Wouldn't be a problem if I had to anyways. So, sweet. That's on there, nice and good. All right, shall we give her some power? This is either gonna end terribly or hilarious. Hell yeah, it works. All right, so it's rotating counterclockwise, which I need to make sure that, so it's gonna go on this way and it's gonna be rotating that way, which is the direction I need it to go. So I think we are good to go on this frontier. Oh nice, the taped on the key, which is great because those are easy to lose. Yeah, schmooey. Okay. Now I don't know how far I have to put this on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten this down for a little bit. This setup over here, it's kind of adjustable. You're supposed to bolt it up on here. I mean, it can allow me to slide it over and whatnot. And if I have to, I'll just drill holes in this, but not a huge deal. So we'll figure it out. Damn it. All right, now I need to stuff these in nicely to where they won't possibly collide, cause any issues later. Good enough, yeah. Boom. Here we go. And presto. So yeah, like I said, flatheads, no good. Please stop making components require them or use them. Because that right there, it just slides off. It's so annoying. All right, time to strap her up. Get her on there. Oh, that is gonna be heavy. I need to go get something to hold it. But what? Not my most brilliant idea, but this might actually help a lot. Right. Relatively unstable. What can go wrong? Just needs to go up a little bit more, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick a bolt through on some of the upper ones. I'll probably replace the hardware on this in a little while, rather later, once I get this thing running and make sure that works. I'm happy with it. Just be another Home Depot run. Okay, so this motor is going to have to come over about there. Nope. I'm going to have to move it completely to the next rung over here. It's falling. Use a block of wood. It'll work great. It sounded better in my head, so. Well, that's actually kind of funny that it actually sits right in the same spot as the old one did. It's like there's a standard for this or something. At least a well-known, understood standard. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. This planer was a joint planer. Yeah, this joiner was $100. I mean, yeah, I need a new motor, but whatever. Anyway, I need a jointer, and all the ones I was seeing online were too damn expensive, so I picked one. This may not be the right length. Let's get it to come up. Okay, so now the motor's got a hold of the belt. So now I need to align it to where the belt is running 90, not pulling off the side. Okay, so that's good. What I mean by that is the belt needs to run all the way up to the other wheel to turn the blades on the cutter. So for the most part, it looks pretty straight on there. So I just need to fix the wonkiness of the motor. Oh. I probably should have checked if this thing had moved and that it's not square. So that'll be just my luck. All right, well, it looks good to me. truth. Oh. Yes. Oh. So I broke the guard. Oops. The problem was that it was actually, you can see it where it's been taking chunks of the metal out here. It was bending down, so I thought, oh, you know what I'll do? I'm smart. I'll pry it up to bend it up a little bit. But turns out it was not a good plan, because now I broke it because this was just cast metal. So, oh well. Still works, but I did adjust the blades. They were set too low, and so I think I have everything in place where I want it, and we'll give it a shot. The table is too far out that way, so I'm getting this like this little lip here. You can't really see it on the camera. It's just, there's just no way to see it, but I guess, you know, yeah, you can kind of see it now with the shadow there like that, but you see the edge there? That's not good. So, because I was pushing it along that way, and the feeding table is too far out. So we need to pull it in closer because it's just past the knives. I should have noticed that before. All right, let's give it a go. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm super excited to have a jointer now. It'll allow me to make... I do have one test I want to do. I want to try jointing the whole face of this thing. I just want to see, you know, what the, you know, when the motor gets bogged down, or if when it gets a larger load than just the 2 inches, or just the 2 inches. It'll run fine. sanding, and this thing was perfect. Yeah, a little snipe there. I guess that's to be expected when you have a jointer. Oh yeah, look at that, see? Pretty fun. Do another one. Yeah, this is fantastic.